All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Addy, again. And I hope you guys are having a lovely Friday. We're back today with some more Resident Evil 7. We're on day 3, and I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end here. So we're going to try and finish the game today on stream. And I also, because I feel like we're pretty close to the end, and I know this because I actually looked up, admittedly, a list of all the areas in the game before the stream today. And I realized I think we're coming up across the final or second to final area now. And so I think we're pretty close to the end. So because of that, in order to not make this a super short stream, I did install the Not a Hero DLC, which is like an epilogue DLC set right after this game, which I did YouTube as well a couple years ago, back in 2017 when this game came out, but not the full thing. And I don't remember parts of it. So I installed that so we can play through that if we finish the game today, which should be pretty damn fun. And it's also free, so that's a pretty cool thing too. But anywho's, I'm really excited to just jump back into this. And again, thank you all so much for the support over the past couple streams. Again, I know we had Devil hit us up with a tier 2 sub the other day, and when I was off stream, I actually got a follow by Guillotine Overwatch. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Let's go. All right, so let's get some audio here. Last time, we finally finished the wrecked ship portion of the game, which definitely took us a minute. A very mazy, very puzzly, very puzzling. But okay, we are here now, right? We saw that picture of the chopper last time. The cavalry's incoming. Shit's getting hairy. The action gaminess is intensifying. Yeah, I feel like closer towards the end of this game. Okay, yeah, we got to take stock here. I feel like closer to the end of this game, right? Like the final-ish act. The game starts to kind of scale back the horror elements and goes more into the action side of things, which is cool, right? Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a change of pace. But I much prefer the horror stuff, right? Like the opening to this game, in my opinion, in the horror genre is probably my favorite at this point. It has definitely set the benchmark, and I can now totally see why people have so much love for this game. Okay, so let's take the shotgun. Or actually, you know what? I just realized we got that crazy-ass M19 last time. So let's mess around with that. And oh yeah, another quick update, by the way. The first part of the Let's Play has gone up on YouTube, which was really fun to make, right? I actually enjoyed doing that one. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed doing the Elden Ring Let's Play we did back when that game was at its prime and came out. But I did get really burned out because I was having to condense essentially 7-hour streams into 20 to 30-minute episodes for YouTube. And that really took a toll on me, and I had to take a break from everything for a while, right? Not just creating content for YouTube, but also streaming. So I feel like with this new series I'm doing here on YouTube for Resident Evil 7, I found a nice balance between not going too ham on the editing and burning myself out. But also cutting out the parts that are not important in the streams and focusing purely on the traditional Let's Play side of things, like capturing only the important gameplay. And I would hope that that first episode kind of does that well, and I'm really excited actually to upload 2 and 3 next, parts 2 and 3. So yeah. Okay, the updates out of the way. Let's get the stuff and things. Oh yeah, let's take some antique coins, right? We'll spend those on the little cages. Lockpicks. We'll take a knife. Psycho stims. First aid. Pistol. Chem fluid. Remote bomb for sure. Machine gun ammo for sure. Gunpowder for sure. And I think I'm okay with this loadout. Yeah, we're gonna roll with this. Travel relatively light. Oh, there's the unlock for the new pistol. Okay, let's keep going for that. I recall spending coins on this thing last time, trying to unlock the Magnum. I feel like Magnums are just going to be devastating on those zombies. Or those moldy freaks or whatever the hell they are. It's so satisfying just to pop their heads. I'm talking about a video game, of course. Nobody take that out of context. Okay, chem fluid. Gosh, I really like the lighting in this game. Very atmospheric. Oh, speaking of the zomboys. Good to see y'all. How are you guys doing? Hope y'all are having a lovely Friday. And ready to tune into this stream. Oh god, they don't like Twitch. Confirmed. Okay, I'm turning around. And popping some caps in you. Okay. Let's finish this. Little Ethan's first time using an AR. And that's canon. I like how it takes everything you've got to kill enemies in Resident Evil, even the ones that don't seem super imposing. Compared to some other games, right? Like, these are just some straight up regular humanoid zombie freaks you would fight out the front door in something like Oblivion, for example, right? And you're just leaving the prison at the very start, and you fight like a couple zombies. And you kill them in one little slice of a rusty dagger. But in Resident Evil, no, even like the most basic of enemies, they give you a hard time, especially in this one where you're playing as this average dude with no combat experience at all. It really makes it that much more immersive. Dang. Clearly everything I just said was not an understatement. Took a lot of bullets. Okay, so we're heading back to the house, I'd assume, and we're trying to find Eve. The little gal who has been very lovingly looking for a new family. And I totally don't mean any sarcasm whatsoever at all when I say lovingly. Oh, we got a new herb too. Well, let's go. Good stuff. Let's combine this and make some more lemonade. As canon, by the way, we're pouring lemonade on our hand whenever we're bleeding from our kidneys due to all the debilitating attacks of the enemies. That's how we heal. Lifts galore. Do not mention lifts to me. After that last stream, all the fumbling around we were doing trying to get that lift to work, and it was working the whole time. We don't talk about that. Oh, we're in a basement now. Oh, this has got to be like a research facility. Right, I was reading in the article, it said the final place is like a research area. That makes sense. We're kind of like striking at the heart of it all. Oh, shit. Oh, these crawlers are the worst. These still got some remote bombs. That's huge. Okay. Throwback Thursday to Lucas and his toys. Even though it's not a Thursday. But I can make it any day. With my bullets. Ooh, another herb. Let's go. By the way, I gotta say, one of my favorite aspects I realized the other day when editing footage for my Let's Play. One of my favorite aspects of making Let's Plays for this game is I come across sections that are super clippable that I don't remember happening, like funny moments and stuff from the stream. So yesterday I found one of those and went back and clipped it, and it's one of my favorite clips I've ever made. It was so fucking funny. Oh god. Ah! Remote bomb. Oh. Detonate that bitch. Another remote bomb. Detonate that bitch. Another remote bomb. Detonate that bitch. He's still coming. Fuck. Please be the end of it. Oh god, it's not. Alright, I gotta have this herb. Wait, I had first aid the whole time. I forgot. I thought I had the one that I made. I still have 3 bullets. Let's go. Can't tell if he's alive or not. Curse these ragdoll physics. Okay, phew. That was intense, actually. I'm not gonna lie. See, I know that we established on the last stream that you can run past these bozos. Right? The super uber hardcore Resident Evil fan, super guru, Devil stopped by and let us know about that. That we can just run past these bozos and we don't have to fight them. But I kind of like it, right? Especially if since it's our first playthrough. I like the challenge of having to mow through these freak bags. I'm gonna save that herb. I know we're bleeding out a little, but we're not in the yellow yet. Oh, let's go. 2 more remote bombs to compensate. Gosh dang. So this is like a network of tunnels. Hello? Oh yeah, he's behind me, isn't he? They're behind me, aren't they? Sheesh. Okay, you know what? I've had enough of you bozos. For one night. Can I just have some peace and quiet? Oh my god. The herb! Consume it! Oh my jeez. Still coming, oh my god. Ay ay ay, man. What does a guy gotta do to just kill a little girl around here? Is that too much to ask for? Jesus, zombies. Oh, damn. I could go back and get my shotgun. That's something I could do. Have some gunpowder, too. I realized I had chem fluid there. God damn. I shouldn't have eaten that herb. Maybe I should just make some bullets now? Escape the mine hideout. Jeez. We're kind of at a dead end here, it looks like. I mean, it never is the case, though, because there always ends up being something I didn't really look too closely into. So let's go back. I'm sure I have to, Oh, you know what? What if we gotta push this minecart? Oh, yeah, there we go. Jeez, I wonder if I could have just ignored them and pushed this thing and they wouldn't have been able to interrupt me mid-animation. That would have been huge. I would have saved a lot of ammo, but... oh well. Okay, I really, really need to combine that with some of that. Maybe I should have brought all my weapons in hindsight. Or a bulk of them. Okay. And then we're just gonna do a quick audio test. Alright, we're good, we're good. It looked like my waveform wasn't moving for a sec. Oh, it's because we're dropping frames. Damn. Okay, but it seems to have stopped now. Sorry, guys. Things are getting a little stuttery. Oh, first aid med, you are a sight for sore ass eyes. Damn, and we are still not out of the red zone yet. On screen, that is. On my Fitbit, I'm in the green. Okay, let's shoot you. Ow. Oh, I forgot about those explosive crates. That's the thing I clipped, by the way, yesterday. That funny moment where I was like, damn, I talk too much shit about how the characters are real dumb in this game. And then as soon as I say that, I slice a crate and I go, yep, I'm pretty dumb too. Oh, thank goodness for those herbs. Please don't tell me that's it, though. Aw, jeez. I need some fluids. Of the chemical kind. Okay, an email? From Jan 16, 2015. Wow. Long time ago. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would be mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't really seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around. But it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Eve's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly, and she's gaining gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. So, this looks to be sent by Lucas, right? So it's kind of establishing, I think, that Lucas, even though he's been infected by Eve, hasn't been mind controlled by her, right? He was always batshit insane, and we established that when we read his notes in his room. He's always been a psychopath. And that he's been in communication with these creepy deepies who developed this bioweapon that is Eve, essentially, long before she even washed up ashore, I think, or after. I'm not sure when they started talking. No, definitely before, right? Yeah, I gotta go check that again. I'm curious. I don't know. Did he know she was gonna... No, it was obviously an accident, right? He started communicating with them after she showed up at their estate, because obviously it wasn't planned or anything. E-series dosage test. So is this like the E virus? I remember there was something called the T virus, right? Created by the Umbrella Corp or whatever, and they were the villains of this series, the big bads. So is this like the E strain? I know it's called E series and not E virus. Target acquired. E necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cells into the necrotoxin container. And that's a container. And we gotta put our tissue samples in there. So this is basically like a huge kill weapon. It completely disintegrates you. Necrotoxin. Research report. Okay, so this is the lore behind the E-Series, right? And what created Evelyn, and what Evelyn is, essentially. Project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts of the company's next BAS. Okay, I'm just going to speed read. Oh, ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Lots of classified shit in here. Okay, so yeah, to create a bioweapon of this kind, you need to inject shit into a human embryo and a pregnant woman. And the result was Eve, right? The child who they injected this stuff with to turn her into a bioweapon. And I'm assuming her mom was like some kind of a test subject who just kind of died immediately or during the experiments or something. Or when giving birth. Yeah, first E-series specimen named Evelyn. Secretes mutamicites from her tissue at will. So that's all the black goop, the mold. Yep, and it controls body and mind. Right after infection, you start seeing images of Evelyn. Even though she isn't there. You can even hear her voice. So we aren't necessarily seeing her when we think we are. Sometimes there are visions like a ghost girl, like the ghost girl trope. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. Yep, the bakers, basically. It's so cool how I can just imagine you going into this game wondering how in the hell this relates to the greater Resident Evil universe. And then this part of the game happens eventually, and all the OG fans of all the other games would go, oh, okay, this makes so much sense now. How this isn't some paranormal style horror game, because I think for a majority of the experience, you're meant to think there's something paranormal at hand, and like, is this really a canonical part of the Resident Evil universe that we know? But then you start delving deeper into the story, and things start getting unveiled to you, and you realize, oh, okay, it still is part of the Resident Evil story. It's not, in fact, a paranormal horror game and a deviation from the universe, and that this is still all bioweaponry that we're dealing with here, like in the other games, and viruses and stuff like that. I think that's pretty sick. Okay, so we are completely bereft of ammo. Let's switch things up. Let's put the machine gun away. Grab the burner and the shotgun. Because we have a few shotgun shells. Oh, we had a lot of handgun ammo there. A lot of enhanced handgun ammo. Damn, forgot to pick those up. Or take those out. Survival knife? Oh, that's a better knife we got as from playing as Mia. So let's move the first one away. I have quite a few flame rounds. So I'm actually going to grab the grenade launcher too. Why not? Take like every single weapon we have here. Nice, I could destroy Evelyn if injected into her. Sick. Machine gun wasn't so great. Like I need something heavy hitting. Okay, so how do we equip the rest of our items? It said items in the top row of your inventory can be equipped. Oh, okay, up here. That's the hotkey zone. I didn't even notice. So how do we move that up there? Was it the order in which we equip them? Is that how that works? I think so. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. But okay. Let's go shotgun. Burner. Pistol, right? Handgun. Wonder which handgun is better. We got this more recently, so we got it on the wrecked ship, so I'm assuming that one. And the last one was the grenade launcher. And then as our extras, we can grab shit like the remote bomb. And the knife. And some solid fuel. Okay then. We'll pop one of those. Let's also save. Don't think we've done that yet. Okay, well, let's be on our way. I'm whipping out the shotgun here. Nice, enhanced handgun ammo. That's huge, actually. There's another item down there. Oh. Another one around here too, actually. Nice, 44 mag ammo. Damn, the psycho stims are actually really useful, because a lot of the things here are just hitting so well. Right, so we gotta kill Eve. I'm assuming we gotta go back to the other side now of the tunnel. There's another area we didn't explore. Okay, and here we go. Alright, I hear singing. And I see an item. Nero rounds. A powerful poison, that's sick. Getting a bunch of magnum ammo, even though we haven't unlocked it yet. Let's pop another one so we still have some room to pick up more shit. Oh, hi there. Can't scare me anymore. I know you're not real. Okay, but you can still try and kill me. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Keep away from me. I'm just gonna keep moving. Grab some herbs on the way out. Thank you very much. Don't get trapped. Oh, geez. Just keep moving. Why are you laughing? That's not funny. I'm gonna have you canceled for that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I actually died? Wow. Okay. So it is kind of tough to run past them. Oof. Alright, let's eat a herb here just to be able to survive a little easier. Let me start by actually dealing with them. Make every shot count, as always. No way, he's still alive. Damn. Oh, those are my power bullets. Hold up. There we go. Hell, man. Another herb, thank fuck. Just gonna keep popping these as I go. Alright, let's take this slow. Alright, they're gonna be more spawning. One up there, I see. Nice. Good shooting. Nice and easy does it. Big guy's gonna pop out soon. Nice. Strong first aid. Much better than what we got last time. Okay. Big guy's gonna come out now. Shoot his arm first. Takes care of that. Another remote bomb, that's huge. She can move this to the other slot. I don't know how. There has to be a way to move items across slots, right? Without having to use the storage chest. Oh my god. There's so many of them. Oh no. Holy shit. Okay, oh my god. Time for the grenade launcher. I'm using like everything I've got. Hell, man. Out of the way. I'm not even gonna try and kill him. I'm just gonna knock him back to be able to get the hell out. Just make space, you know? Shotgun shells. Okay, that's huge. First aid, that's also huge. Whoa. Nice. Goddamn. Scared me for a sec. I realized I had to reload. Alright, those are some clutch pickups. Keep moving! I really do actually like how you go so slow in this game. Really adds to the horror. Okay, here we are. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Oh god, another fat guy? 2 fat guys? Or like a 7-foot tall fat guy? I'm done. Get me the hell out. Nope. Okay, you know what? Going up top here. Jeez. What the hell is going on? Oh my god, of course, this is vomit. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I should just start wailing on him. I was looking for an exit, like a... I mean, I saw the ladder there, but I thought I could go around and get out, but... I decided at the last second I was gonna tangle with him. which I shall now. Let's get a nice vantage point. Let's go to town. Oh, crap, that was a terrible shot. Well, let's get a direct hit. Right in the tum-tum. Okay, huge. Even huger. That better be it. Nice. Huge call on the grenade launcher 50 years ago. Got a bunch of machine gun rounds too. Very big. Strong first aid. Very nice. Like, that's so interesting that you can't hotkey other items in your inventory. I can't decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, or whether I shouldn't be deciding at all because I might be missing something here. Okay, finally. We have put this place behind us. And we must now strive for bigger and better things. Oh, there we go. I was like, please don't tell me this is a dead end here. Lots of shimmying in this game. Ooh, let's go a mind map. Maps are big. Yes, they are. Like to see where I'm going. Granny? It's Granny's wheelchair. What did you do to Granny? No one hurts Granny on my watch. Granny, I'm coming. Wait.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
The fuck? Isn't this the first room we come to? In the guest house at the start of the game? It is, isn't it? Yeah. I remember this E001 thing. And Mia sitting there and we were like, we're gonna go look around and come back. We're in the same place right now, aren't we? No way. Yeah, guest house. I knew it. This place seemed too familiar. Gosh darn, back to where we started. And that says E001 on it, and it's a picture of the granny. Is that a password? Oh man, the memories. Right back where we started. We're back to where it all began, baby. The nostalgia. Oh my god, it felt so long ago. It was 5 days ago, on a Sunday. I was clean shaven, now look at me. Don't I look old? It was a very long time ago. Look at all these little hairs on my face. I've become old and gray. It has been 5 long days since we were here. I just wanted to see if that door could be unlocked. I was a young, clean-shaven, 23-year-old lad, and now I'm... Oh my god, who is that? Oh, it's us. It was Mia pushing us during the fight. Hello? Oh, hi there.
This
Debatable.
Seeing this.
Hello there. Interesting. Wanted to see what would happen if I tried that. I'm just gonna go in here. Take in all the sights and the smells. Both of which are definitely very, very nice and
Ethan,
beautiful.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me.
For old time's sake.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
It fucking hurt.
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
So it's showing everything from her perspective.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Well, not through her perspective, but it's showing what happened at the start of the game through our perspective, right? Originally, but this time with the added knowledge of Eve controlling Mia and telling her what to do. Oh my goodness, and this is where we entered the property from.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
Ethan,
No! Get that away from me!
do you not remember the note, dumbass? None of this is real.
Want your help.
You're not here, though. The fuck? Get away from me. Yes, Ethan, please, use your brain. We read the notes. We did reading. I swear to God, I did that reading. For once. In the lab where it said that she's not actually here. She's a figment of our imagination. We have to find the real her. Or is she? We actually can't tell which version is real and which isn't. Oh, hey, that's a big, cute doll. Can I keep it? Just kidding. Let's try going upstairs. Oh my god, really? Enough of that shit. You don't look cool when you do that. Stop trying to be cool. Oh, hey there.
Get away!
No, I kind of don't want to.
Don't!
Okay. I'm gonna reconsider what I just said. Oh god. I can't even tell if I'm taking damage here. Okay, I actually am. I gotta take cover. Oh, I had to block. I'm so stupid. Alright, that's fine. Let's try again. Evie won't let you get near her. If you want to take her out, use the necrotoxin. You will have to guard against her attacks. Thank you, game.
Get away!
Okay. Power checkpoints.
Don't!
I got a syringe with your name on it. Well, it doesn't really have your name on it. I lied about that. But still. Got one. I'm not afraid to use it. I think I will. Okay, that's all it took. We just have to put our arms up a little bit. Damn. Wait, what?
You.
Granny?
Why does everyone hate me?
What the fuck's going on? Oh, shit. What the fuck? What a twist. So, Granny was real Evelyn all along? I didn't even know that. I swear to God, I didn't even know that. I mean, I know I said I YouTube this game, but yeah, there were definitely parts I didn't see because this is clearly a shocker to me. Oh, hey there, Margaret, or whoever the fuck that is. I'm getting out. Hey, I clearly can't. This has got to be the final boss, right? That's a weird looking Deku tree. Time to fix that. Let's add some paint to it. Paint it with lead and blood. What the fuck? Who invited your ass? Why is she here? The fuck? Oh no, and we can't skip this part? I hope this isn't a long, complicated fight, because we'll have to watch this every single time otherwise. But that's nuts. So, Eve was the grandmother all along. Or not the grandmother, but the old lady in the wheelchair. See, I'm glad that there was still stuff for me to discover here, right? The game wasn't totally spoiled for me. That's a sick twist. So the girl we were seeing were just visions of her when she was young in this house, and I guess she ages really fast or something. Or maybe she was always an old lady on the ship. I don't know. Okay, there's definitely a final boss. This exudes final boss energy. Just gotta keep shooting her, I guess. Damn, I actually don't know. Okay, no. You can attach remote bombs to enemies while grappling with them. Oh, is that a hint? Is that a hint about what we're meant to do?
Why does everyone hate me?
Shit. Oh, mega shit. I'm actually dropping frames right now. Damn. That sucks that you can't skip shit in this game. I'm sure RE8 fixes that. It's got to. Man, RE8 looks really fun, though. I can't wait to get that started. And the DLC is out today, too. What great timing. Okay. Alright. He just has to unload on her. We waited too long last time, I guess. Alright. Crazy shit's happening. Who's that meant to be? Is that Eldritch Abomination version Margaret? Or what? What the hell was that? Is she even dead? Definitely not. I don't know why I even asked. Can we kill Margaret? It still looks like her, though. Or is that Eve? I don't know. Probably Eve. But we injected her ass. We murked everyone! And I'm totally out of ammo. This is not good. The poison rounds! Oh, shit. Quickly now. Okay, that's a death scream right there. That's Ethan's signature death scream. I don't know if any of this is scripted or not. Okay, it's Eve. She has strong Margaret vibes. I don't know why. Dude, I don't know what to do. Oh god, I'm out of ammo. Please spare me. I'm gonna tickle my gun. Stroke the shaft. Oh shit. I'm fucked. I did not have enough ammo for that, man. God damn it. Okay. All right, I gotta do some research here. There has to be a way mid-combat to move your other shit up to your hotkeys. Here we go. How do I unequip a weapon? Okay, open your inventory and move one of the equipped items out of the equipped spots. I can only move it to my storage, though. Oh, square moves it. I see. I'm sorry, you never clued in on that, guys. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna take all the weapons we've got. All of them. Let's put that back in storage. Machine gun. Got a lot of machine gun ammo. Okay, these are all the weapons I've got in the world. If this doesn't take her out, I don't know what will.
Why does everyone hate me?
That's creepy as fuck, though. How she's bleeding from her eyes, and then, yeah, this boss we're fighting is Eve, right? Just like transforms. Oh, she says, damn you all to hell. I just realized that. Okay, now we fight big, ugly, Baku Tree poser Eve. Keep her distance. Stay calm. Oh god. Alright, cool. Phase 1 done. Alright, so now we're gonna have to really quickly equip our shit. It's actually a pretty fun final boss fight. This has got to be the final boss. But I like the way it's done, right? It's more of a spectacle than an actual gameplay experience. It's like part scripted, part gameplay.
You're just a little boy.
Damn, okay, I'm fucked because... Yeah, now I can't actually open my menu to re-equip. Is there a way I can, like, block? And wait for the choppers to come arrive and finish her? I guess not. Oh, hell, man. I actually see how I should be doing this. Okay, what if I block? Hold the block button! Just put your hands up. Nothing bad will happen according to Bing. See, I told you, you're good. She just bit your legs. Your hands are fine. Okay. No, I think I know what I have to do. So here's the plan, right? It only allows us to kind of use our pistol at the end there. Let's put away the shit we cannot, for a fact, use. So grenade launcher we'll keep, because we can use that. But let's move our machine gun up there. Okay, we actually have no Alright, we'll try this. We'll try this with the machine gun for now, right? We'll just add in the machine gun. We only have like 1 round in our grenade launcher. This has to work, right? This gotta work. I find it really interesting how the boss fight doesn't let you pick up ammo during the fight itself in the arena. Because normally games will let you do that, right? It's like, oh, if you don't have ammo before the fight, you still get a chance to get the ammo during the fight, right? But I've got to wonder, if you go into this fight without any ammo at all, is that even possible? Maybe there are parts where you're forced to pick up ammo, so the game knows for a fact you have enough? Like, are you going to be forced to go back then and collect more ammo before the fight? That would kind of suck. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got this. So we're going to save the AR for last. It's like long range compared to the shotgun. Oh, no way. You're kidding me. She actually caught me? I went too close. Oh, how many times do I have to redo this?
You.
Damn. It's rough how you can't skip the in-engine cutscenes. Find it funny for some reason. Damn you all to hell. They say like the most stereotypically evil shit. Okay, now we'll try the AR, actually. Gotta keep our distance here. More down. Ouchies. Okay, phase 2. Here we go. This time we got a bunch of pistol rounds. If this doesn't work, I actually wonder if the way to kill her is by getting pulled into her mouth and you just like put a C4 in there or something, like one of the remote bombs. Maybe that's what we ought to do. I should have tried that sooner. I should have actually swapped out my grenade launcher for the C4. Okay, this is significantly better right now. Ouchies. Alright, just keep mowing her down. Good things come to those who mow. Ah, God. Caramba. It looks like he's trying to grab something. What if, like, if you have C4, he grabs a C4 at the end?
I just wanted a bad name.
Wanna reload? Okay, yeah, there we go. That was it. That's all we had to do. And somehow he survived that fall. We just had to shoot her a few times. Wow. That's all it was. Use what? Oh, Alberto 1. Where's that? Looks like a very unassuming gun. That totally won't do anything huge. Right? That was actually kind of badass. That was a sick fucking weapon. What the hell? I'm seeing chiralium. I'm seeing vomit-tinted chiralium. Is it over? Has the nightmare been ended? Yes, I was really hoping it would crack like that. So satisfying. GG's. Oh yeah, look at all those polys. Alright, hell yeah, playing it safe. Trophy earned. Here comes the cavalry. Big chopper. Oh yeah. Military. Let's get her done. Oh, sure. Is that Chris? Remember, Chris shows up at some point. It's like a short appearance in this game, a very brief one. Yep, that's Chris. Hello.
Glad we found you.
Hello, totally not important character to the Resident Evil franchise. Like how they play some really peaceful piano music at the end of all this gruesomeness. We're out.
You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
And they lived happily ever after. Until Resident Evil 8, of course.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers.
True.
It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead.
Umbrella? Aren't they the bad guys?
Scouts are here to clean up the mess.
What?
I had just come to terms with losing Mia. And now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us.
Interesting.
This is where the next door opens.
Cool ending. Dig it. Like how there's closure to it, but they leave it open-ended, sort of, for a sequel, which there is. With the whole Umbrella Corp logo. So we're going to find out, I hope, right, in Resident Evil 8, why Umbrella's still around, because if I understand correctly with my limited Resident Evil knowledge. Okay. I'm just going to mute that in case that's copyrighted. Yeah, that could be licensed music right there, so I'm just going to mute that. But this was actually really, really cool. I really enjoyed this game. I thought the beginning was absolutely amazing, right? And I'm so glad we played through this even though I YouTubed it. Because there was still so much stuff that surprised me and shocked me and scared me, right? And I'll say it again, it's one experience to watch someone play this game, but a totally different one to play it. And I mean, you could say that about any game, but this one more so, I think. But yeah, I just think it executed horror so perfectly. I'm just gonna make the music really quiet here. Okay, it sounds pretty licensed. I feel like this wasn't made by the company or for the game. I want to give this a 9 out of 10. I'm definitely gonna play Not a Hero right now, but this is a solid 9 out of 10 for me, and I am, as always, going to make a separate review video for this and 8. I might make them together in one video. The review for these two games back to back. But I think what this game does superbly, right, is it just executes that horror that I think PT strongly influenced and kind of revolutionized for games. Which is building up this sense of dread just through environmental stuff, right? And just through pure insanity of the characters and the diabolical shit they do and all the demented stuff they drag you into, right? Like the Bakers were just absolutely horrifying in this, and the opening to this game is probably the best I've ever seen in a horror video game, and is definitely the benchmark for me, like I said many times during my playthrough. And that shit is like, I feel it's going to be unparalleled for a very long time. I fucking loved this game's horror, and it was terrifying. It was very scary. I think the beginning of the game and up until like the middle is this game at its scariest, and is this game at its best. in my opinion, is when it executes this horror so goddamn well. But I just think that right after that, right, it becomes very action gamey, which is cool, right? But it comes at the expense of all those great horror elements. I think it definitely scales back on the horror towards the end a little bit, and it felt slightly jarring for me. I don't know, I felt like I was playing a different game at that point, but it was still excellent. It was superb from start to finish. But I think because it was a little jarring, yeah, that definitely makes me want to put this at a 9 out of 10. It's a masterful horror game, though. Simply amazing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, anytime there's music with vocals in it, you guys, I go for that mute button. Because my immediate assumption is that is licensed music for the game and wasn't actually made for the game, and so I don't want to be hit with like a DMCA or something, or like a copyright notice. But no, now this sounds like instrumental stuff for the game, like the OST. But holy shit, man, I'm so glad we played through that. And that was a huge twist at the end. Like I said, I'm glad that even though I watched this game on YouTube many years ago, I clearly didn't watch the whole thing, because there were parts that surprised me, especially that ending part, the plot twist with Eve, right? And her actually being the old lady all along, and the umbrella thing too, right? Because from my limited understanding of Resident Evil lore, Umbrella are the bad guys, and at this point Umbrella has been taken down. I don't know how, but I just know that they're supposed to be gone, but they're actually back. Apparently there's some faction that has resurrected Umbrella seemingly, and what's his name, Chris is a part of it now too, and I can't wait to see what that's all about in RE8. But yeah, that twist was nuts with Eve, right? I thought I knew it all, but I clearly didn't. There's a whole game I was like, this is probably just like the old lady of the house, right? Jack's mom or some shit, like this old granny, but no, don't trust the granny. There's an even greater twist at play here, and it turns out she was Eve all along, and the little girl Eve that you see is a result of the hallucinations due to the virus. I thought that was brilliant. So you had the chance to stop everything right then and there at the start without even realizing it. I think that's freaking brilliant. But yeah, the whole thing with Jack and the Bakers and, you know, Margaret and all that stuff, that was terrifying. I think the scariest moment in the game for me was definitely Act 2, when you go into was it the old house? Right? Where you have to sneak past Margaret and then fight Margaret, and her boss was the scariest I've probably ever fought in a video game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think everything there was amazing. And the whole Riddler / Jigsaw vibe going on with what's his name, Lucas, was pretty amazing too. I love that, right? And I think Onwards was pretty cool as well, right? Finding out about what's happening, what the origin of this virus is, and the greater implications for like the rest of the universe on the ship and stuff was pretty great. But at that point, it starts to lose me a little bit, because I kind of started to miss those horror elements, even though I'm scared shitless by horror games. But it's like I always say, you feel scared, but you like that fear, right? You want more of it. It's like going on a roller coaster. It's scary, but you just want more of it. You want more of that adrenaline that you get, that exhilarating feeling. It's pretty amazing. I know there are a couple other DLCs too, so right now I'm not actually going to end the stream. I'm just going to immediately jump into what I believe is an epilogue for this game that was released for free, which is pretty cool, called Not a Hero. And if I understand it right, it's basically you play as Chris and you go to hunt down Lucas, because we still haven't gotten a resolution to Lucas's story in this game, or his villain arc here, and we're about to finish him off, so that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to play that right now. But overall, yeah, my thoughts on Resident Evil as a standalone game, no DLCs, definite 9 out of 10, right? For sure. For surezies. I'm probably not going to play the other ones, right? And there are a couple of reasons why. Number one is because I actually remember them very well, especially that really crazy, wacky one where you play as, I think it was Jack's brother, Joe. That one I think I YouTubed from start to finish, because I remember that one very well. And you just go with your big, girthy fists and clobber all the zombies to save Zoe. And there's a nice little resolution at the end for her, and she lives happily ever after, pretty much. So that I know. But what's cool is, but that one's paid. So what's cool is this one we're about to play is free, and I kind of don't remember what happens at the end. I know that we're probably going to end up killing Lucas as Chris. Is going to be pretty straightforward. But I can't wait to see all the gameplay elements of it. Right, and speaking of that, I thought those were pretty excellent here too. Right, Resident Evil 7 seems like a very grounded kind of game, if that makes sense, with the combat is very slow paced. Right, the weapons are very slow and clunky and take a while to reload, and the monsters come at you slow when they're big and imposing, but pretty ordinary looking. I say that, you know, very lightly because they're obviously grotesque creatures, but the point is that they're just basic humanoids covered in black goop, and you're using basic weapons to kill them. But the way that kind of ties into the whole you're a very helpless character and you're moving slow and everything feels heavy and you got to make every shot count, I think those aesthetics are what make the combat so fun in this game. So in a weird way, even though the combat was very simple here, it was super effective, right? Sometimes simplicity is all you need, right? Quality over quantity. And they definitely went for that approach with the combat and the gameplay stuff. And of course, I know also Resident Evil has a lot of puzzle elements. And I thought they were good here. They weren't too overwhelming. They kind of were an RE2 remake in my opinion. But yeah, here they were pretty solid. But I'll talk about a lot of this stuff in more detail in my actual review of the game that I'll make separately for YouTube. But overall, I loved it, man. I'm so glad we played this. I'm so glad I thought to play this to celebrate the spooky spirit, the spooky occasion, the spooky month. That's pretty cool. They have like a newspaper clipping of all the shit that went down. And they put like, and that's part of the credits with like Capcom and everything. Damn. This game was terrifying though in the best way possible. There's more. Okay, there's a vibrating cell phone. Right, and here's what I think is really neat about Resident Evil games. They're not particularly long, right? They are not extensively long games. They're nice and kind of like bite-sized in the AAA department. Like this was what, like 9 to 10 hours? It took us like almost exactly 10 hours to beat this game, like 10 hours and 9 minutes. And it's cool how it shows you your stats after you beat the game as a like, the game wasn't too long, here are your stats. If you think you can do better, definitely hit the replay button, right? Go ahead and do another playthrough, because now that you know everything, you can speed through it now. And that's true, right? I mean, like, we had Devil stop by the other day and he was like, my best time is like a little under an hour and a half, I think is what he said. Which makes so much sense, right? Because I feel like once you know these games in and out, if you've done at least one playthrough or two, then you'll know where everything is. You'll know exactly what you have to do as soon as you pick up certain items and where to take those items and how to solve the puzzles. Because I think that what takes up a majority of your time in Resident Evil are actually the puzzles more than anything else, right? And the puzzles cause you to do a lot of backtracking, a lot of circling, a lot of scratching your noggin and trying to figure out where it is you have to go and what it is you have to do. And I feel like once you know all that stuff, you cut down your playtime by almost a half, right? And so these are not actually very long games. They just feel long because it takes a lot of figuring out and a lot of trial and error while you're playing, I think. Like, it's definitely a game that encourages exploration and encourages a lot of stopping and thinking, right? And taking stock and, you know, playing it that way and strategizing and all that good jazz. That's what I've always liked about Resident Evil games. Maybe not so much the puzzle side of it, right? Like, especially the ones that go too far into them. I think 2 Remake, I loved it, but they were, compared to 7, right? I would say that the puzzle elements were a little bit too overbearing in that one. So that said, I want to say Resident Evil 7 is actually my more preferred one, even though 2 is still a really fucking good game. So I say this by like a very small margin. Resident Evil 7 I like more than 2. But yeah, they're just great games overall. I can't wait to play 8. Oh, there we go. Right. So this is like the hardcore difficulty, Madhouse. Oh, neat. And we can actually use Albert 01R in our main playthrough. Item the secrets of defense. Some pretty cool post-game stuff. Nice. There it is. Additional free content. Not a hero. Download for free via more. All right, good shit. We're only an hour and a half almost into this stream, and we've finished the game, so I'm glad I downloaded that content so we can make the stream a little longer today. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually seen this screen before because as soon as I started our playthrough, I never actually quit the game. I just realized I've not seen this main menu screen. That's funny. All right, here we go. Extra content. Banned footage, right. So this is the shit where you can actually play as Clancy more, right? Besides the happy birthday ending that he gets, which is pretty fucking horrible. You can play as all these other missions that he experiences in the house. I remember watching this playthrough on YouTube, and I remember watching this and parts of Not a Hero, which is why I'm excited to play. And even more excited that it's free. But this one is pretty sick, right? I'm tempted to try it, but I remember it too well, number one. And number two, it's like more expensive than this game itself. I got this game for like $9 or $10, I'm pretty sure. It was super cheap on the PS Store. And this is like $20, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to actually just play Not a Hero here. And I have a feeling it won't be as scary, right? It's going to be a lot more action gamey, a lot more action focused. Kind of like the ending of this game. Or of the base game. Alright, so let's read this, right? Chris Redfield is a high-profile BSAA member who has resolved many bioterrorism crises over his lengthy career. Now the new Umbrella, reborn as a PMC, has asked for his assistance in capturing Lucas Baker, right? Fucking company. Alright, so we're hunting down Lucas. This has got to be him.
Is it ready? Can we begin?
It's cool how he's standing on that thing we were just on as Ethan.
I can't help it, man. We've got work to do.
Alright, so he was in constant communication with whatever this organization was who developed Eve. Did we find out the name of the organization?
Chris, did we lose him?
No. Ethan Winters has been secured. He's alive and well considering.
It's cool. I was
starting. Right now, he's our only link to the connections.
He's next on my list.
Damn, Chris looks like a badass in this game. From what I understand, he looks super different across all the games. They constantly change up his appearance drastically. He's like Christian Bale or some shit. With how Christian Bale is constantly changing his appearance drastically with his method acting. That's basically Chris. Oh, that's cool. We have like a whole ass visor.
Mine.
Signal strong. You're coming through loud and clear, Chris. We didn't get much from the first unit before we lost contact, but apparently Lucas turned the mine into his own personal hideout.
How many men did we lose?
3 of our best. Their last transmission was near a lab that should be just ahead. I'm going to need you to check it out.
Got it.
Damn, this is actually kind of badass. I forgot about this whole visor UI thing where his missions are being or his objectives are being updated. Right, like now we're actually playing with the big boys, right? We're actual, real, seasoned military personnel coming in here to deal with like just another Tuesday situation. Right, this is just another average Tuesday for Chris here. Damn, like look at the power of that weapon. What even is this? Is this the... Yeah, let's look at his stock here, right? Samurai Edge. An Albert W model handgun designed for the sole purpose of eliminating bioweapons. That's pretty badass. It's so cool to go to like a drastically different character here after playing as Ethan, who was just like an average nobody. He's just like you and me, a random dude thrust into a pretty horrible situation. And now we're playing as the dude who is meant to deal with these horrible situations. And it's so cool to like see that dichotomy. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Thor's hammer. I'm liking the name of these weapons, by the way. They're pretty badass. So it's the same tunnels. And yo, I apologize. We have a lot of dropped frames right now. Hopefully that's ends very soon. Oh, nice. That has a red dot sight on it. Definitely be on the lookout for the YouTube Let's Play of this part of the game. It should go up in about a week or so, right? Gonna be a couple days before this part goes up, but the recording won't have any drop frames, so don't worry. Oh my god, this gun's so fucking strong. It feels good to finally one-shot all these bozos who gave me so much trouble. I love it, man. Alright, Lucas.
Any idea what Lucas is up to down here?
We're still analyzing the data, but it looks like he's been running experiments with an E-type mutamycete.
Let's hope those men haven't become a part of those experiments.
Like how Chris just sounds so disconnected from the situation because just another day for him on the job. He's like, alright, well, let's just hope that everyone's vibing, right? That's all good. Oh, hey, zombie, what's up? I love his whole vibe. This is also really cool, just playing this back-to-back right after having played the main game. Because if I understand this right, I think this came out in December of 2017, which was like a whole ass, almost a year after the main game came out. And so people coming back into this must have been kind of rusty and wouldn't have really felt the difference between this dude and Ethan as much. I mean, they would, but not to this extent, I don't think, playing it back to back. Oh, hey, guys.
I'm getting you out of here.
Leave me. It's too late.
We're both walking out of here.
I got news for you.
What?
That's not gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't do
What a
that
twist.
to you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now, you can try and take that off all you want, but I'd advise against. My hand might slip and...
Lucas!
Oops.
Okay, that's crazy.
Chris.
What the fuck?
And I don't bounce your head off the ceiling. Oh, the same goes for your little soldier brains, too. Adios. Muchachos.
God damn. That was actually kind of cool. I did not see that coming. I don't remember any of this shit. Again, I think I might have just seen bits and pieces of this.
The E-type mutamycete. Your mask will switch automatically to rebreather mode. Keep an eye on your oxygen tank to be safe.
Rebreather mode. Oh god, what? Oh no. Poison. Get me out of here. Get me out of this cursed land.
Your oxygen tank is at 50%.
I can see that, madam. Oh, fucking hell. Open the gates. Med injector.
Your oxygen supply. Looks like you're clear of any contamination.
Whew.
You should head back and get that bomb on your arm deactivated.
There's no time. I don't want to give that asshole a head start.
Understood. Just be careful.
Bomb on my arm. God damn. Lucas is surprisingly formidable. That skinny asshole would just be hiding in a corner like a little bitch. Cowering in fear. But apparently not. He's putting up a good fight. Wait, can I, okay, there we go.
Chris, we finished analyzing
Oh, I love the way he holds his knife, too.
It's like we thought. The son of a bitch has been sending status reports
Like an actual
to the
soldier,
connections.
right?
Find him and bring him in. We can't let this happen again.
Are you sure you just don't want to recruit him?
Chris, we've been over this.
Maybe the BSAA is convinced. If they weren't, I wouldn't be here. But working with Umbrella is going to take some getting used to on my part.
Ooh.
I know it must be difficult, and to tell the truth, a lot of our members have been with us since even before we reincorporated as a PMC. About all that's left now is the name. Let's just focus on the mission, and maybe we can continue this conversation when you get back, okay?
Sure, whatever.
Interesting. So he's kind of reluctant to be working with them. It's cool that they're going into detail on this whole Umbrella thing. Kind of glad they're showing parts of that. Okay, so this is all new. I wonder if this was planned content for the base game, but due to time limitations or something, they had to cut it. Or maybe because it would be like, I wonder if initially their plan was to have you continue playing as Ethan and take care of Lucas as well, like how you did with the rest of the Baker family. But it must have gotten scrapped in development. And then they decided, hey, you know what? Since it was part of our original plan, we'll just release it as free DLC as like an epilogue. We're going to make it cool. We're going to add some sprinkles at the top of this nice little vanilla dip donut and make you play as Chris. And indeed, it is very cool. So I'm wondering how long this DLC is. I'm assuming probably like an hour to 2 hours. And that's assuming if you know what you're doing. But I'm hoping to be done with it by the end of today's stream. That would be great if we could finish everything RE7 today. So tomorrow we can just get right into RE8 over the weekend. Oh, jeez.
You okay in there?
Redfield?
Don't worry. I'm gonna find a key to this thing and get you out of there.
Why do I feel like that's not gonna happen? Didn't you learn anything from the first guy? So I'm assuming you'll find one more of these dudes, right? Because there were 3 in total who went in. Or actually, no, that is the 3rd dude because one of them was killed beforehand and Lucas was pretending to be him. Okay. This is the virus police. Come out with your hands up. Key. Ooh, there's a key there apparently. They have like a super punch as well apparently, right? How does that work again? Alright, let's red dot sight this shit. Gosh darn you guys. I was enjoying my Tuesday evening. Watching soap operas on my big old 4K TV. Then I had to deal with you bozos. Yeah, it's very action focused. And I kind of like that, right? And like I said, I prefer personally the more helpless and less action focused and more survival approach to this game, which was like the first act of the base game where you were surviving against the Bakers in the house as Ethan. But this is actually pretty fucking cool too. My only gripe with it, I would say, is that maybe there aren't a whole lot of different enemies, like enemy variety is kind of lacking. But I guess that's maybe the point, right? Because you're not really in a big open area after all. You're just on one estate and everyone's going to be samey here due to the context of the story and the setting. But who knows? Maybe we will encounter more beasts. Might be speaking too soon. Let's get some handgun ammo. Okay, cool stuff. And sorry for the frame drops, guys. I know that we had quite a few today. Again. Oh, nice. An antique coin. Remember we came across an upgrade room earlier. Gotta open the cell door here. And save that guy, of course. This is where we came from. Alright, this is a pretty big area, so let's take care to explore it. Probably a couple things that we didn't catch around here. I think RE7... Yo, welcome in, Johnny Utah. How are you doing, man? I think RE7 and 8 did a nice job of balancing the action with the scary for the most part. Yeah, right? I really do like the way that this game kind of divvies up which parts of the game are focused more on the horror and which parts are focused more on the action gaminess. And it's pretty clear which point in the game is like a big segue between the two. And I think that has to be the shipwreck portion of this game, the shipwreck act and onwards. That's when the game starts, I think, scaling back on the horror a bit and starts to kind of lean more into the action elements. Which is great, right? I really do like the combat in this game, even though it's very, very simple and grounded for the most part. That definitely adds to the experience. But me personally, if you were to ask me, I prefer the beginning of this game, or of the base game, where it's just you and you're helpless and you're surviving against the bakers. Like, the pure dread is my favorite component of this video game. I think the pure, absolute horror is when the game is at its finest. Yo, Legendary, welcome in, man. How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Playing some Resident Evil 7 here. We're doing the DLC, just finished the main game. Been a real good time. And how's it going, man? How's your day? Trying to find some kind of item here. I'm assuming, oh, I remember there was a sign that said key on it. Or actually, there's a door here. Oh, we already have a gear. Interesting. Oh, did I pick it up from there? Okay, here come the trademark puzzles. This is definitely a puzzle segment. Okay, yeah. So here we go. This is what I was thinking of. It says key up there. Chillin', brother. That's good to hear, dude. How about yourself? Same here. Same here. Just chilling, enjoying life. Enjoying Spooky Month. Finally playing a horror game on the channel. Same, the villains are quite strong in this one. Taking some influences from Texas Chainsaw and those movies from the 70s. Memorable characters are a must. I completely agree, right? And something I kept bringing up during my playthrough is that, yeah, I love how this game takes a mishmash of different movies and games that have worked in the horror genre in the past, like some of the greats, like Texas Chainsaw, Blair Witch Project, Saw, all those kinds of really good classic horror movies, and have blended them together here to create something new. I always appreciate it when games do that and they don't really take the route of just trying to reinvent the wheel for the sake of being new and original and unique. Sometimes all you really got to do is just look to the greats for inspiration and take what works and put your own twist on it to make your own kind of thing. I'm a firm believer in that. Okay, so do we like shoot the rope? It starts over there and comes down here. Way to pull the lever. Oh, never mind. I didn't take the gear from here. Sorry, I zoned out. I need the crank. I didn't even realize I had that. My bad. Sometimes I zone out while narrating, and I don't pay attention to what I'm collecting and what I'm doing in the game. Okay, that's a big boy. Come for supper?
Please tell me what I'm looking at.
Okay, yeah, definitely tell me what I'm looking at. That is bigger than anything I have ever seen before. Good thing we're motherfucking Chris. This guy conveniently shows up when there's actual certified military personnel around, not the most helpless tool in the shed. Thanks for being so considerate, bad guys. Oh. Ramrods? Is that English? The hell's a ramrod? Ram Ranch? Wait, hold on. That did something. Ramrod, a fancy word for a grenade? Fancy schmancy. Oh, yo, what if we need to... Wait. Yo, we didn't pick up the key yet, right? Where did we drop that shit? Okay, there it is. I'm just gonna run away from this dude and go open the door and save the soldier. I'm gonna need some backup here. I'm coming, my dude. Okay, we're heading out. Oh, what the hell? Please tell me I came through here. Oh, yes, I did. I wonder if there was a way to kill him back there that we were supposed to kind of like do. I mean, you don't have to kill anyone in this game besides the bosses if you don't want to, clearly. Or we were kind of expected to dip here and then go back up there later. Anywho's on my priorities. I'm here to save my best bud.
Everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
I knew it. Did he learn nothing from the first guy?
Take the filter. I'm a mask. Hurry.
But you'll die.
No! Oh man, what a noble sacrifice. Your sacrifice shall not be forgotten, Masked Man. Oh, Jesus.
No!
Lucas? Oh, that's the villain's name. I'm stupid. I was like, no, Lucas. Don't kill Lucas. Lucas? Are the two guys named Lucas? Shit, my oxygen's low. I wasn't doing anything to escape. You might actually die. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That's funny. I was just staring at that dude in awe at what was happening. And I completely forgot to take note of my oxygen. Yep, rip to our bro, Lucas. In my headcanon, that guy's name's Lucas. And we are mourning Lucas's loss at the hands of Lucas. Chris here wasn't referring to Lucas, the killer, the crazed psychopath.
Everything's all right.
Jigsaw wannabe. He's referring to this guy.
What he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
What?
And again, sorry about the frame drops on today's stream.
Take the filter.
And we had quite a few.
Hurry.
But you'll die.
Hopefully it's not too noticeable.
You did anyway.
Oh, I can't even move. Okay, so in my defense, I couldn't move while the majority of this shit was happening. I still can't move. I mean, I can't leave. He said take his mask, but I had no prompt to pick it up. Ah, shit. Okay. That's fine then, so my brain wasn't in fact dehydrated. I was actually locked into a cutscene there while losing oxygen. Oh my lord, thank you so much, Howlocks, for the follow. Very kind of you, dude. Hope you're doing well. My name's Addy, aka The Irritable Indian. I'm just enjoying some Resident Evil 7 here today. Hope you're having a lovely day, and thank you so much again for the follow. Okay. Let's try and be big boys this time. Big brain boys. Thank you for the reminder to stretch. Appreciate that. Very important.
Everything's all right now.
Indeed, what he said.
It's just what he wants.
Everything is all right now that I got a nice little gamer stretch in.
And you fell for it.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, shit.
I may have potentially stepped in at the worst time, though, because my brain is still trying to figure out how to do this part, which is seemingly very simple.
You did.
Dude's telling me to take his mask. And I can't take his mask. Can I not see that a million times, please? I don't like seeing heads getting chopped off. Because my head can't do any thinking. Grab the mask. There we go. Oh my god. It didn't work the first time I did that.
I'm sorry.
Put it on, dude. We'll have time to mourn him later. Sheesh. I like how he's just casually staring at the helmet while he's at 1% oxygen and he's like, I'm sorry. High grade filter. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so now I don't actually lose oxygen during the contamination. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick in a very different definition of the word. Alright, I'm going to... Wait. Should I go back this way? Or should I go back to the thick of things with the literal thick boy we were fighting earlier?
I can't wait to get my hands on that asshole.
Okay, definitely here.
Yeah.
Right, we need some kind of... Oh, we need the key? No, we got the key to open the cell. We need some item there, inevitably. Oh, we got some coins, I remember. We got like 2? Or we got 1. Reloading speed. Max health. Definitely max health first. Spend 1 coin there. So, okay, I think... Okay, so there's one more soldier. We still need to find him, assuming. Night vision required. Should I not be here right now? Clearly. I feel like I'm missing something still. Definitely the night vision goggles. From the third soldier, I'm assuming. Right, okay, this makes sense. So we get new tech every time we find a soldier. Let's try this area now. Let's heal up. Give myself a little shot of something. Here we go. This is crazy, though. I'm really surprised that this is all free. And again, it kind of makes sense, right? Because it definitely feels like scraps content from the base game. I really do feel like their original plan was to have you play as Ethan here to give closure to the whole Clancy portion of the game. Or I'm sorry, Lucas portion. But that they might have ran out of time is what I think happened. And they're like, hey, that's cool. We'll put this back in the game as a sort of epilogue. And we'll make it bigger and better, and you'll be able to play as Chris. Okay, 6. So now we can go through here indefinitely with this new tech. Uh-oh, I'm low on ammo. Oh, shit. It's one of those bozos. It's one of those untouchables. We can't be touched with the power of lead. We must be touched in other ways. That sounded kind of sexual. Unintentionally. Okay, can I get past you, please? Excuse me, I'm coming through. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind and considerate. Okay, that's locked. But not for long. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, thank you again, dudes, for being here. I know we had Howlock stop in, Johnny Utah, Legendary Stepdad. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Not you, though. No thank you to you. I'm gonna keep going. What the hell? This shit's crazy. Okay, what is this door? Backup power room. Let's turn on the power if Con Zombies has taught me one thing. Or anything. Night vision device. Let's go. We got it.
Those ramrods should allow you to take down the new White Bolt variants.
Good.
Ramrods. Oh, you mean the bullets? Anti-regen ammo. That's what it means. I see. Ma'am, why can't you be more direct and more straightforward about what these are? It'll save me a lot of anxiety. Probably shaved off 5 years worth of having hair. With the amount of anxiety I just got not knowing what I was meant to get. I love that about this game, by the way. I think a big part of the horror in this game and what makes it so scary is being chased and not knowing what to do or what to get on your first playthrough. Especially the start with Jack in the house and how he's chasing you and you're trying to figure out where to get the or what to do with the wooden statuette. You're like, oh shit, oh my god, what do I do? Okay. Let's get all these boxes. So wait, hold on. The anti-regen ammo, this has got to be it, right? Yeah. I drop down there. Would that be a good idea? Well, it's got to lead to something. You gotta go where you don't know. Okay, sick. Like how the loop of this DLC is you keep going into different parts of the tunnel to get different tech. To be able to take down Lucas eventually. There's some really cool level design, I have to say. Oh damn, we're dropping more frames. Okay, so it tells us to go up. We can't use the lift yet. Right, because we didn't... Oh my lord. Did we? I swear to God we might have forgotten to turn on the power and we were in the room for it. Because I think it said backup generator room and we just forgot to hit the generator. Or no, they're right here. Thankfully. Because I hate it when I walk past things that are right there. Because it's probably so annoying for you folks to watch. Like, it's so frustrating. Understandably. Okay, so those are all pulled down. Oh, I know what to do. The markings on the door tell us what configuration. Okay, so up, down, up. Let's go. Thank you, brain, for being kind of smart. But not really. Okay, up, down, and up. Cool. Alrighty. Well, hey, little things that I don't really want to know what you are. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. See you later. Don't mind if I do. Please don't tell me they're lizards. Hey man, I can fight tar, goo, moldy zombies all day long, but lizards, that's where I draw the line. These are too scary for me. Less is more. Oh fuck. They're like the face huggers from Alien or some shit. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's change rounds here. Actually, let me knife them. Save some ammo. Wait a sec, did the lift not... Oh, it did work. I was in an opening earlier. What? What was that about? Was that, like, scripted? Did the game want us to fight some of them? Come on, game, that's cheating. Well, then again, that's, like, the theme of this entire DLC is, like, Lucas cheating and doing all these traps and stupid shit to try and kill us. Great aim with that knife. Oh, nice. An antique coin. That's huge. Oh. Shotgun ammo. Nice-oo. Okay, one of these dudes. All right. It's time to test out some new lead. Say hello to my little friend. Died before he could say hello. Very rude. Oh, jeez. Turrets! Wow. That's a very interesting surprise. Peekaboo! Ah, shit. Wait, what the hell? Stop teabagging. Oh my god. I'm so good at this game, as you can tell. Wait, what? Can I not destroy it? Oh, I literally can't. Oh my goodness. Run! Make a break for it. Oh my god. What the heck was that? I was like forced to tank there. I'm actually just gonna ignore those dudes, because I'm running kind of dry on rounds. Oh god. I don't know where the hell I'm going, but I know I'm going I was definitely going somewhere. Somewhere to get Zach Fared, as you could probably tell. And for those of you who caught that reference, you're legends. I just got Zach Fared hard. Okay, I'm not gonna go down that way. Okay, but that's... Is that where we came from? I don't even freaking know anymore. I'm getting so turned around. Punch without aiming. Oh my god, what? I can just one-shot people like that? Wait, are you serious? So you're telling me I could have saved so much ammo by just shooting them once and then literally one-tapping them with my knuckles? Wow. That's new. Oh my god. Escape the storage area. Hope we're going the right way. Okay, no, this is where we came from. So the other area with the turrets is a new turret area. I see. Pretty great way to save ammo. I have to wonder if doing that in the base game without the punch ability, like shooting once, staggering them a bit, and then knifing, is a similar valid strat. Like if we can actually one-tap them that way. I kill this guy just cause it's actually kind of fun. And I'm gonna head down this way now. Okay, yeah, so this is new. New turret area. Can't destroy the bitch. Can I dismantle it from behind? I literally can't. Wow. What the hell? Did it just 360? Oh no, it's trying to kill that dude. That's cool. Machines answer to no one. Oh god, one of those. Give me a break. I only have 2 more of these. Good thing they're good at one-shotting. Be with you in a moment. I'm dealing with your friend first. Shoot you in the dick. Yeah. Let's shoot it this way. That's new. Nice. Sight for sore eyes. Got some handgun ammo. Gosh darny darn. This man makes a mean knuckle sandwich. Alright. Up this way, I suppose. Oh my god, what the fuck? Definitely shooting up here. These things are out to get me. I don't know what else I expected. Okay. Let's deal with you. It really does feel good to be powerful in this DLC, though, for once. Okay, so this guy we can't stagger for the one punch. Can't be one punch man on this dude. Okay, Nito Burrito. Okay, then. Well, actually, I can be one punch man on him. Good thing I can, because he was way too close. Without me even realizing. Wait, are they just coming back? The hell? Ow! Rude. Rude much? Gosh darn. Wait, yeah, what the hell? Dude, they're just gonna keep coming. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because I have no guarantee that door is... We are in a really bad position right now. Let us get out of said position. Okay, thankfully that door is open. Oh my god. What a battle. Right off like all ammo here. That shit was movie-like, man. Holy shit, that was like a movie-like clutch right there. Dude realizes he's out of ammo, he's cornered. Oh, a door. Holy. Breath of fresh goddamn air. So... we somehow need to open that door with that slick spray paint on it. Now you see the same symbol over here. Now what exactly did we accomplish from doing all of that? Okay, we got 2 antique coins, which is kind of huge. We turned on the power. You remember that? Nice. Ooh, got me some roids. Stab that totally not box cutter into our forearm. I swear to god, the steroids and syringes in this game all look like box cutters. It's kind of funny. Let's set up a save. Nito Burrito? Oh, we got the night vision goggles. That was actually the big thing. Right. Here we go. Now we can go through this area. Forgot about whatever the hell this is that's going on. Okay, good thing I have some first aid. Okay, so they're pressure plates. Okay, I see. They're pressure plates that are getting us. So we have to carefully navigate around those. Damn. This man is definitely putting his engineering skills to good use. I totally am not saying the word good sarcastically. Oh, nice. Another antique coin. I like how this game has an explanation for how Lucas was able to build all this. If you examine the contents of his room closely enough, like he has all those engineering trophies. In that sense, I really like how Resident Evil approaches environmental storytelling, right? Like, if you explore enough, if you really pay attention to your surroundings enough and look at all the little props and assets and environmental tidbits, you can find out more about each character and even the lore of the game. That's really cool in my opinion. And it's not eventually shoved down your throat, you know, and like there's not like a huge exposition moment later on that kind of tells you about all that stuff. It's all kind of like side information that, hey, if you explore enough, if you want to, like if you're curious, you can find out about, you know. It's really cool how this game kind of does that, as it encourages exploration. Okay, oh my goodness. I wonder if there's a way to like speed run this whole thing without the night vision goggles, if you just remember where everything is. I'd imagine there's like a big speed run strat involving something like this, where you just run through all of this shit without the goggles. Lock from the other side. Okay. Ugh. Hi there. It's kind of funny how the creatures themselves in this game are nowhere near as scary as ordinary humans. Well, definitely not the word ordinary. I wouldn't use that to describe them, but human-looking mofos who are just batshit insane are 15 times scarier than these beasts. Okay, so we've got to somehow break those wooden pikes. We're doing some Minecrafting. Oh, I see. Okay. My bad. So we got to push this guy back so that we have room to push this guy into those pikes, which I just noticed. Here we go. Down you go, and up that guy comes. And down he goes in one shot. Is he dead? I can never tell with the ragdoll physics in this game. Okay. Now he is. Oh, true. Let's push this guy back. Push this dude forward. Bunch of balloons. Please no more happy birthday games. Sorry, God, Lucas has a happy birthday fixation. I knew it. Oh my God. I was only joking about the happy birthday shit game. Oh my God, I literally just manifested that. We got like the clown and everything. Wow. Well, definitely don't put your hand in that, Chris. Oh, fuck. Although knowing you, your special military grade armor probably won't allow that clown's blunt-ass fingernails to cut through your protective gear and make a loser blood tattoo edgy shit thing on your forearm. So you're fine. Oh, what? Oh no, one of those. You don't have the special rounds either. Okay, so we got the clown key. Right? So there's something you need to be able to use that on. Okay, I'm kind of low as F. Antique coin, I need that. Seeing if there are any special rounds around here. There are not. Oh God. Well, that guy can kill, no problem. Good stuff. Use a clown key on that? Oh, we can. Okay, that's a clown symbol, I guess. That is a Ronald McPennywise symbol. Damn, a lot of laser traps. Good thing we can get him out of the equation. Or just it out of the equation, seeing as we only had to shoot one.
Hey, you okay?
That might change now.
Hang on. I'm coming.
Are we, though? Are we gonna go for that guy? You sure about that, Chris? You know what they say, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. You know how this turned out with the other two guys? Okay, I definitely need to shoot some of these. Or not. Or definitely not. I just realized they were rigged up with a bunch of explosive barrels.
Hey, you okay? Hang on. I'm coming.
I like how this game knows. It just knows you're going to try certain things, and you're going to pay the price for it. So I think we got to shoot the ones that are not hooked up to the canisters, because we do have to shoot some, inevitably. Right? Like, okay, like this one, for example. I think we can shoot that and get away with it. Never mind. I think if you shoot any of them, you're fucked. Can't blame me for thinking that, though.
Hey, you okay? Hang on. I'm coming.
Like, that one seemed far enough away from the canisters. Actually, not really. There's one literally right down here. Okay, we're able to drop down like so. Okay, that wasn't so bad. What's up, dog?
Marquez?
Oh, this guy's a name.
Chris, old buddy.
What the?
You could die now, Chris.
Fuck!
What? How did he live? What the fuck is happening? Okay, he didn't live. I was going to have my arms up in the air, ready to complain, go on Twitter and write like a huge ass college dissertation about why I'm triggered right there, because I was going to be like, how come he didn't die over there in that scripted event? But when I tried it, he died. That's injustice, game.
Hey, you okay?
Cancel Capcom.
Hang on. I'm coming.
That's cool, though. I like how long that cutscene was. It really made you think you made the right call initially. And that it was meant to happen like a scripted event. That was supposed to happen there, but nope. You got trolled. Okay, then. Well, where are we? Majula, where I have to drop down this creepy ass well. Oh, I can't even go down. I'm gonna shoot his corpse. I can't. Fuck. So what do we even do if we're not meant to interact with this? Huh? Wait, what? You gotta get through there somehow. Alright, you know what, actually? You gotta disable all of these without shooting them. That's gotta be it. There we go. That was such a troll, though. I don't think there's a single human in existence who on their first playthrough didn't interact with him first. And I want to say they had the same reaction.
Yeah, it's you. Thanks. I was beginning to think we've been left behind.
Oh, nice. For once, he's chilling. We actually rescued someone for once. This is gonna be like the Carmine of this game. For those of you who played Gears of War. The one Carmine who lived.
Luke is a fucking psycho. Not sure what's worse, him or those things.
Or is he? I don't like the way this is being built up. I have a bad feeling. I have a really bad feeling, actually.
Over here. We can get out. Up through there.
The way it's being...
You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
No! Oh my god! What the fuck? I actually like that guy, man. I actually had hopes that he would survive. I had high hopes.
3 men, Lucas. 3 of my men dead because of you. This ends, and it ends now.
Well, I don't think so. It's about to be 4 dead soldiers in a minute. You're going to fail, then you are going to die.
What the fuck? Oh my god, we're in a countdown?
Situation here.
Oh shit. Alright, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm coming for your ass, Chris. Oh wait, that's me. I'm an idiot. Or Lucas. Okay, this is actually kind of sick. Oh my god. I knew it though, man. The moment they played that music and the fact that he was in front of us and leading us out, like... That was like trope number 1 of the guy in a horror game or movie dying before the main character. If there's any side guy who you come and rescue who's leading you out of a situation and is in front of you, they're gonna get killed.
Our video logs from the first unit show canisters of liquid nitrogen nearby. You might be able to deactivate the bomb by freezing it.
Can I actually save during this countdown? I think I can.
Where
That's
are the
cool.
canisters?
The storage space in the mine work area. Go through the red shutter door.
Red shutter door. Can I not put the clown key in here right now? Okay, I gotta deactivate the bomb first. I thought that's what it was gonna make us do, is like finally use a clown key there. Okay, it says, yeah, so we gotta go to those canisters, she said, for the liquid nitrogen. No time to waste, bozos. Got a date with some liquid nitrogen. Mining work area. Oh, that's where he fought that big tubster. Or he didn't really fight. It wasn't much of a fight as much as it was a me running the other way. Okay, this ends now. Music is actually pretty epic here. Goddamn. Oh shit, it's like all of them are coming at me at once now during this intense moment. It's pretty sick. Okay, so this is the work area, right? Liquid nitrogen, where are you? Identify yourself. Oh, in there. Yes. This door that was locked earlier. Open the door. Open the gates. Quickly. Incendiary grenade. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck you. Oh, man. God, I gotta get around him. There we go. Oh, you have the special bullets. Wait, what? We're just back out here. Wait, never mind. No, this is new shit. Thank God.
The liquid nitrogen is just beyond that room.
Okay, special rounds. Let's go. Ow! What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh, not a puzzle in the midst of all the... Oh, fuck! Oh my god. The big dude from before.
That's lovely.
Oh, we gotta get him to explode on there. I see. I think I got it. Yeah, we gotta get him to explode. On top of... Wait, shotgun ammo. What the hell? I don't even have a shotgun game. Ow. Wait, did we kill him? I don't even know. Okay, we definitely did not kill him. Meta injector. We need more rounds. We need more special rounds. Wait, never mind. We don't. It says regular bullets work on him. Oh yeah, this is a shotgun. I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot. This goes to the red dot sight. I keep forgetting this isn't a AR. Sorry, I thought he was one of those special ones that you have to shoot with the regen ammo. But nope, he's just a regular guy. You gotta kill him near the canister, I think. Oh, he grabbed me. That's not good. Get off of me! Never mind. Damn. That is one spicy, spongy meatball. He just refuses to die. Well, that all changes now.
The liquid nitrogen is just beyond that room.
Okay, hold on, though. Can use the power of being from the future and knowing about checkpoints in video games to collect all my supplies first. That injector, huge. Grenades, huge. Quick shot of that. And max HP before this. Bullshit. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Damn it, he actually hit me. Oh no, he is one of the special ones. Fuck. Regeneration. Shit. So I guess you gotta like shoot him a couple times before. Okay, yeah, there we go. I see. So you get rid of his like plating essentially with that gun. And then he can go in with the regular bullets. And it stuns him in place for a couple seconds too, I think. Actually, it doesn't, but that's okay. Keep moving. Okay, I'm out of ammo. Use this special gun. It's strong as hell. Oh, nice. That was a huge uppercut. Let's go Capcom with their fighting game DNA. Crap, crap, crap. Don't let him get me. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, the weak spots. Or at least they look like them. Damn it, this guy's so strong. Crawl away. Heal up. You gotta get him to run towards this, right? Wait, can we destroy these maybe? Never mind, we just have to keep shooting him. There we go. Took us a minute. Find the nitrogen. Wait, what? I thought we had to get him to... Okay, no, no, no. We have to move it ourselves, but the fight was actually mandatory, I see. I thought we had to kill him near this, get him to explode like those other big dudes, and then destroy this barricade. But I guess this works too. Alright. Down to 4 minutes. And 2 bullets. But I'm Chris motherfucking Redfield. Let's end this quick, baby. Wait, hold on. Mining work area. Maybe this way? Before the lifts. Oh shit, I forgot the liquid nitrogen back here. Right, it's right there. I passed it. Coming to get you. I got you.
It's really gonna work.
Hurry, Chris.
Here goes nothing.
Oh jeez.
That did it.
Take it off before it thaws and restarts.
Oh true, that's how he gets the bomb off. Nice.
Shit.
Yep, good idea. Might want to toss that.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, Lucas.
Oh, let's go. That was pretty badass. Okay, time for the ultimate showdown now.
We're showing a room located behind the shield machine.
Lucas?
It's possible. See if you can get in there
Yep.
to check it out.
Got it.
Knew it. You have to go back to that area now. With a Ronald McPennywise face. This is a really cool DLC, man. I really like the way it's structured. Right, the level design is really cool. Like how you progress through it and the way everything is done here. It's pretty great. Saving's pretty great too. And before we do that, I remember we have... Yeah, we have like 2 coins. We'll spend them here. Damn, this thing needs 5, I just realized. You might not actually get around to getting the last 3 wherever they are. Yeah, like I said, this is definitely a game where you gotta keep your eyes peeled. Because... very easy to miss things, right? Don't think we're gonna get those final couple of antique coins, but that's okay. Oh damn, that looks like a giant-ass gate. Sealing away a giant-ass eldritch abomination. There's some spooky doopy shit. Got my gun out. A little pea shooter with 2 bullets. I'm not afraid to use it. My knife. Ooh, that's cool. You can change your grip. Or not. Yeah, you can. That's cool. You hold the left trigger. You can start thrusting like that. Interesting. Some kind of door. Alright, here we go. Ready to knife some shit. Just kidding. Got way more ammo now. This thing we just got nitrogen rounds? No, Nero stun grenade. That's what we got.
Christopher, still with us, I see. Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Let's just see how impressive you really are.
Ooh, it's getting funky. Hearing some synthwave beats. I'm ready to do some beating myself. I hear the beats and I do the beats. Come on, punch! Stop reloading! Let's go. Okay, a big boy. Okay, time for the big boy rounds. Ouchies. At least we got that guy too, I hope. Yes, we did. Very cool and good. Alright. That's that.
Maybe you're good. Maybe you got lucky. What do you say we find out?
I don't think I want to. I think I'm the former, and we're gonna leave it at that. Luck doesn't get rid of a grenade that's about to explode on your wrist, my friend. Oh god. Ooh, that's a collat. Almost. Let's pretend it was. Let's make believe. Oh, shit, I'm running dry as fuck. Keep away from me! Huge. Oh god. Inject thyself. Dude, I just want to equip my knife, please. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, literally, yo.
How much more of this do you think you can take?
Not a lot. I'm running out of ammo. Fuck. Oh shit, that guy with no ammo? Oh, fuck you. I'm just gonna run past him. Like a normal person. Shotgun ammo, huge, huge, huge. Okay, that was huge, but it's a dead end. Shit. Ah, get out of my way, you freaks! I did not mean to press it, I panicked. I thought it was way lower than it actually was. Okay, don't forget, I'm Chris motherfucking Redfield. Baby. Yeah. And don't you forget it. Let's go. Ow. Ow, ow, they're still alive, motherfuckers. They're gonna explode, I remember. I can't tell if they're dead or not, ever. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, how much of this shit? Yeah, man, me cornered AF there. They're still alive. The hell are we doing? There we go. Oof. Did that please be the end of it? Thank you. I'll consider it.
Okay, no more.
Totally not coked out son of Tony Hawk and
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy.
Soldier boy.
Like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
So it looks like if Tony Hawk and Troy Baker had a son, he was completely deranged and coked out. TikTok? I don't like TikTok. I never used it.
For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
I love that.
I wish I could stay and watch you burn to death. But I can't. I have it elsewhere to be. Bye-bye.
Get the fuck off the screen. Shit. 7. What the hell? Ah! How do I open this? That's where I came from. Fuck me. Oh shit. What be the way out?
Don't want to die here.
Nor do I. And jump across to that thing? What the fuck? Wait. Destroy that. Incendiary. Can I burn all that shit? I can't. Oh, there's a hatch. At the last second. Fuck, it's locked and we're dead. Peace out, lads. I accept my death with pride. Okay, we're getting close though. Jesus. Some good trial and error going on. And that was an oddly long still on that. Man, this DLC is intense.
Okay. Okay, no more, alright? I don't have anything left.
You won't get any sympathy from me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy.
Sorry.
Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Whoopsies, did not mean to throw that.
Hear that?
Okay, we gotta listen to this shit every single time, so I am going to do my best to get out of here this time so I don't have to put up with this bullshit every single time.
For the love of God.
Here we go.
Fuck up.
Another great, finally.
Stand watch you burn to death. But I can't.
Ah, but they're both locked.
Elsewhere to be. Bye.
Come on now.
God damn it!
God damn it is right. All these grates are locked up as fuck. Why can't I use my night vision?
Don't want to die here.
Please work. I saw some fire. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Use that strength of yours. All right. Let's go, soldier boy. I'm out. Peace.
Shit.
Oh, jeez, man. Okay, for a second I thought I dropped right into the fire. Holy hell.
Chris, are you okay?
This DLC is badass.
We managed to intercept an email Lucas just sent out. Listen to this. Umbrella and Redfield have been taken care of. Dealing with them cost me some time. Cost them a lot more. But I can still get that data to you, but we're quits after that.
He thinks I'm dead. This might be our chance. Who'd he send it to?
We're still decrypting that. Just get Lucas.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, I'm curious who he's been emailing here. Who's this lad he's been sexting this whole time? And by the way, thank fuck that turret wasn't on. What the hell? 12 minutes after dose. Cell calcification. Jesus. Vomiting. What is this dosage? What are they giving them? The E-series thing? The Evelyn thing? Nice, more anti-regen rounds. Well, holy shit. Those have got to be the test subjects, I just realized. Oh my god. WM. 001. Probably the subject name at the back. One for you, one for you. Insta-killed. Yep. And, you're the weakling, so... Actually, I don't have any other ammo, so I'm gonna toss that. I'm gonna save my, anti-regen rounds. I'm gonna use this grenade here. Where exactly? Nice. Oh, nice. I almost curb stomped him there. That was pretty badass. An injector? Oh, stomp without aiming. Oh, let's go. Wonder if most of these mechanics are in the base game and I just never realized them. Creepy dolls. Who are those? I have no idea. Oh, it's got to be Eve, right? E001? Evelyn? Yeah, is that like Evelyn and Mia? I literally cannot tell. She just plays with dolls all day. Oh, so Lucas was secretly observing her and experimenting down here. And taking notes about how Eve was changing and what she was doing. And he was documenting all this. And what's the last one? Yeah, aging has slowed. Ah. Yeah, she's aging all of a sudden. I'm just speed rating these. Right, so she did have accelerated aging. And that's how she became old so fast. Use it if she gets out of control. A necrotoxin, then that's how he killed her. That's how Ethan killed her. Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious who, because if it's not Umbrella who he's been in contact with, who are known to be the villains, I wonder who it is then. Very interesting. See, that's what I mean, right? I was mentioning this earlier, but I really like how this game won't tell you all of this really important shit unless you kind of like really pay attention to your surroundings and the environments and read the notes and stuff. Which, I mean, it isn't essential to know this stuff, but it really does add a lot to the story. And in that sense, I really like how Resident Evil encourages this kind of exploration. To have these big aha moments. Search the research facility. Okay, so what exactly am I looking for here? Okay, we can keep going up here. I see. Oh, hey there. No, you don't. Can we use that real quick? So that's a little grenade. There's something for you. And he's already dead. Let's go. Saving the regen rounds here because I really don't want to use those. I'm sick of this guy Lucas. They just gave him my job as lead researcher. Report his behavior at the next meeting with HQ. Yeah, so Lucas was fucked up. And he was doing all sorts of weird shit with the test subjects. See what else is in store for us here. Let's get that handgun immunitarian.
Lucas.
Well, hi there, Lucas. Mucus Lucas, what's up? It's time to get that guy's evil asshole. But first, a word from our sponsor. The power switch.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell?
Hello.
Lucas!
How's it going? Oh, turrets. I like how he's running from us now and we're the one chasing him. Let's go. Finally, the tables have turned in Resident Evil. God damn, they're playing like some Metal Gear Solid-esque music right now. They locked it. There's a door back here. Bunch of stuff around here. Okay, no, this is where we came from. Okay, this is just a shortcut to leave the place, I see. You've been through it all. Alright, time to chase this punk. Killed off all the connections researchers. Oh, the connections. That's what they work for. Some lads called the connections. They were poking around where they weren't supposed to when I wasn't looking, but I knew exactly what they were up to. Probably didn't like having to report me. Them in the cage with some molded. Jesus. Damn, this guy is fucking messed up. Okay. I know there's gonna be a turret out there. How do I rush this bitch? Oh, it doesn't even shoot any ammo. Is it like a troll? What? Not even shooting anything. Alright, let's reload. Finally got some shotgun ammo. That shit's busted. Scare tactic.
How the hell are you still alive? You should be dead.
We got your emails. We know you're funneling info to someone.
That's none of your goddamn business, Chris. A lot of people out there want to know about our little AV. A lot of people.
Nice.
Your friends, the connections, know about this? They don't strike me as the forgiving type.
That's my business. You let me worry about that. You're about to have your hands full.
Oh, hey there. Yep, there we go. Big boss fight moment. No wonder we were getting strong syringes.
I can't. I don't. No. I don't believe it.
Believe it. It's over.
No. No way.
Of course, he's gonna
Shut up and
transform.
accept it, Lucas.
Love that, wouldn't you? Oh boy.
Got a situation down here.
Got a situation.
Tell me something I don't know.
You're going to need to proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
Oh, well, that's different. Like you haven't been since we
I like this dude's sass. Chris has got sass, man. He's a sass man, not an ass man. A crazy abomination are we fighting this time? The fuck is that? Oh, hello. Jeez, he looks like that one mini boss we kept fighting in that game Returnal. I'm not gonna lie, like the Berserker dude. But obviously a much scarier, bigger, badder version. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my distance, bud. Shoot you in the heart. Your heart's beating? Well, so's mine. And as long as it is, I shall do everything in my power to eradicate you and squish you like the bug you are. Okay, let's get some handgun ammo. Thank you. Oh, no thank you. I'm gonna run this way, because I like running, keeps me fit. And I'm gonna shoot you, because that keeps me sane. Oh god. Ow. Quick, inject thyself. Whoa. Oh, look at you. All acrobatic and shit. Oh my god. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Shit. Shit on a stick. Yep, that's how it usually works when you get your noggin exposed to a bunch of shotgun lead. Oh god, my oxygen's going down. I gotta kill him. Oh, this is intense. Oh shit, I have no med packs either. Oh god, I probably should have waited before doing that. Big shots. Please tell me there's more shit I can pick up here. Okay, thankfully. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. I used too many of my syringes in the beginning. Damn, that was a long fight, though. Second phase is kind of cool. Oh, what? Okay. It starts us off after having gotten all the things and him churning. Good shit. Thank you for not being a cutscene there first. Like all the other times. Oh my god. Wow, he actually has a one-shot move. Crazy. Alright, that's fine. We got this. Here we go. Third time's a charm. Get a bunch of handgun rounds. Shoot him from afar. Pistol first, because the shotty is kind of slow. Okay, pistol's actually packing a punch. Let's go. Keep moving. Going. Oh my god. That is a dead end. Good thing nothing happened to me there. Oh my lord, sorry about all the drop frames, guys. Jesus, I don't know what's going on with my stream right now. Wait, rates all over the place. Ah! Yanksies. Alright, it's back to normal though now. Getting a lot of drops on today's stream. Don't know why. Cool though. At least we'll have the Let's Play, which won't be full of frame drops. Okay, phase 2. Nice, nice, nice. And we got a lot of first aid with us too. No need to worry. Keep moving. Oh, wow. Oxygen's low as shit. I need oxygen. Oh, wait. We didn't even need oxygen that time. Let's go. Pro gamer moment. Beat his ass. GG's. What a fight. All right. It's got to be the end, I'm assuming. Wow, that's creepy.
Game over.
That's badass.
Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can...
I love that. Find a way to shut down the server.
That worked.
Okay, shooty shooty bang bang.
Computer techs up here, but
From your river. What's the sit rep?
the facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
It's cool that he just gets the job done. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm just destroying it all.
Then I'm out of here.
Alright, that's it.
Perimeter wall is up and operational.
Good. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
Ah, yeah. What a legend. Awesome. That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that DLC. Especially since we played it back to back with the base game. Like I said earlier, having that really stark contrast with how the base game's more helpless survival. I'm surviving against all these crazy things as an average dude kind of horror. And this is more like you're a specialist who's come in with some pretty hard-hitting weaponry to get rid of things you just get rid of on an ordinary Monday, right, on the job. I like how we went from the first thing to that thing, back to back, and we kind of like went from a pure horror thing to a pure action game horror thing. Ooh, we got a new difficulty too. And it's like Johnny Utah said earlier on the stream, I like how this game balances horror and action. I think it does that very well. And like I said, I'm definitely more for the horror side of things when it comes to RE7. And the game scaled it back a little for me midway onwards. The horror elements, that is. But overall, I loved it. And again, I would give this game a solid 9 out of 10. So the other DLCs, again, we're not going to play through those because, number one, I think it costs money. And number two, I did YouTube them a long time ago, and I do remember very well what happens in them, right? One of them is really, really cool, the one where you play as Joe and just smash the shit out of things with your knuckle sandwiches, right? And then go save Zoe, and that's how that ends. And the other one is just more Clancy shit, right? The Forbidden Tapes one or whatever it's called. But yeah, I cannot wait to start RE8 tomorrow. And what's really cool is this is some impeccable timing, right? Because the DLCs, I believe, just dropped today for RE8, right? The Eve DLC, or not the Eve, but what's the name of that girl? I forget. That DLC dropped where you get to play as her, plus the third person mode, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be checking those out. And I can't wait to get around to doing that tomorrow. But until then, you guys, thank you all so much for hanging out today. I'm going to end the stream now. And again, I apologize for all the frame drops you had on stream today, but don't worry, because when this part goes up on YouTube eventually in the Let's Play, there won't be any of the frame drops because the recording is going to be okay. But anyways, thank you so much for being here, guys. I know, again, we had Howlux, Johnny Utah, Legendary. Maybe had you guys stop by. And again, thank you so much for the follow, Howlux. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, keep on keeping on.
Thank you.